Hello, and welcome back to Seropie's Shelf. I'm your host, Seropie, and today we are continuing with Pokemon Silver Version. Now, there are a couple of things that I want to do before I get back into this gym fighting thing. Gym fighting thing? What? My Pokemon are somewhat low level. Low level. Wild to me that Graveler is as high of a level as it is, but I'm gonna have some issues in the next gym. I know that I am. Yeah, but there's one more cave that I feel like I need to explore, and it's not the burnt tower. I'm not gonna go release the roamers. There we go. That's the word. I'm not gonna go release the roamers because I'm honestly afraid of losing them. Like just getting into a battle with them, being totally ill prepared, and then one of them uses roar, and I can never use it again. So I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm just going to explore this cave, because I have no idea what is in this cave. I don't know what are in most of the caves in Johto. That's a waterfall thing. Okay, Meryl is not... I mean, it's not a bad one to have here. But Meryl is not really what I'm looking for. Okay, there's nothing I can do over there. I'm going to not put on a repel yet. I'm going to wait, because I'm curious to see what the other Pokemon are here. Like, obviously this is a somewhat... Okay. I was going to say, obviously this is a somewhat higher level area, but maybe not, actually, because this is a bunch of level 13s and 15s, and you can get through here. Wait. Okay, I definitely needed to go left. But if it's just going to be a bunch of Meryl and Geodude, then I'm not worried about it. Ooh. An Ether. That's not what I'm looking for. I was hoping it was a TM of some sort that would be useful. I don't know what TM would be really useful, but, you know, it's not like Thunderbolt is just going to be lying there. But who knows? Dive Waterfall was just there. That's a Rattata. Don't care for Rattata. So, Rattata, Geodude, and Meryl so far. And I'm not getting encounters every 2 seconds, so that's good. Oh, there's a strength puzzle. It's not even a strength puzzle, it's just a strength check. Okay. Maybe this will lead to a different zone that will have higher levels. Okay, nope. Another Rattata. I don't care about the Rattata. I don't like that they're all level 14. Again, I mean, if I can complain about this an infinite number of times, Johto's level curve is absurd. It's so low and so slow, and I don't get it. I mean, I kind of get it, but, like, no. Alright. So, just a bunch of Geodude, Rattata, Meryl, things that I don't really care about. So, I am going to use a Repel. Thank you. So that I can explore. There's nothing here. Is there an item finder? Do I have the item finder equipped? Which direction? This direction. There we go. Item finder, select. Nope. Then what's the point of this little platform here? Anything there? Nope. Okay. I don't see what's going on. I see that there's an item up there. But weird that I had to go to Ecruteak City. Also, I have no idea what the heck Ecruteak means. I guess not, like, weird, but, like, I don't know why this is here, next to Ecruteak City. Wait, what does Ecruteak mean? Because, like, oh, okay, Hyper Potion, great, I have a lot of those. But, like, Ecruteak, like, Cyan Wood is like, okay, it's cyan, and it's wood. Is Ecruteak a type of wood? Because there's Mahogany Town, there's, Little Bark Town, like, they're all trees, right? It's all tree stuff. It's all wooden tree stuff. Is Ecruteak a type of wood? Teak is a wood. Teak is a wood. What is Ecru? No idea. There's got to be an item here. What are you talking about? Is there not an item here? Nope. Nothing's responding. Okay, so I don't know. I came from the second one. Nope. Please. Nope. Yes. It's possible that I need Waterfall, which I don't have the ability to use yet. What is this place? This isn't Mount Silver, is it? Where am I? Where am I? What am I doing here? I truly don't know. This is an out? Okay, hold on. There's an up before I go out. Before I go out, I'm going up. Like, is there a guard special? I don't want a guard spec. Thank you. Okay. I mean, it sells for a little bit. It sells for a decent amount. But it's not really what I want. Okay, so that was just that item. Anything here? Nope. Nothing here. This is just the through path. So what the heck was the point of what I... What? Hold on. Mount Mortar. Waterfall Cave is inside. Okay, Mount Mortar. I have no idea what Mount Mortar is. But I know now. I have explored a little bit. I definitely missed the way to go up the waterfall, but like that's fine because I can't do it anyway. So that means that we are just gonna... Also, I found out something absolutely heartbreaking, which is that there is not well, two things actually, both of them to do with Meganium. There is no move relearner in Pokemon Silver. That's added in Pokemon Crystal, and is in fact actually, no, I don't remember where it said because I saw that it was not in Pokemon Silver, and I died a little bit inside for missing Body Slam. But the second thing is that yeah. Anyway, just a lot of regret. Second thing is that Petal Dance is also not a move that exists in this generation. So I'm actually really just playing with, like, basically Newm's final move set right now. I can replace Cut with, I can replace Cut later with Strength, and that's going to be the best that I have, but it's so bad. Like, I can hypothetically give Heracross Cut, but it knows Rock Smash, and I'm not getting rid of Horn Attack. Like, it's got... I guess I could get rid of Counter, but I really do eventually want Mega Horn there. There's no, like, Power-Up Punch. Fighting is a weak type right now. I didn't look at Heracross's moveset, but I am pretty sure that it doesn't learn anything Fighting type. But anyway, Johto. It's been a long journey. We're almost done. Count on me. Claire uses the mythical and sacred dragon type Pokemon. You can't damage them very easily, but you know they're supposed to be weak against ice type moves. That's the counter. Hello. Your first battle against dragons? I'll show you how tough they are. Look, Cal can absolutely demolish. I'm sure that it can wreck house here. I'm pretty sure that they are much more specially defensive than physically defensive. Though I could be wrong about that. I don't know. Either way, we're just going to Horn Attack our way through here. That's a level 34 Dratini. Got the Thunder Waves. I'm glad that missed. But yeah, 2-shot. Kind of barely a 2-shot, honestly. Which is not ideal, but we are 3 levels lower than it. And I do need this experience. And these are Dratini. They're not even Dragonair. Which is, like, not good for me. Because that means they're not going to get very much experience. Dragon Rage! Look at that. That's going to do set 40. Which is totally fine. Set 40 is still a lot of damage at this point. Like, level 30s do not take set 40 damage very well. It starts to drop off pretty soon, but... I mean, Cal with 100 health, which is a lot of health, is really taking this. But this is just going to be a click A fest this whole time. Use Thunder Wave? Ah, you got there. Okay. Dragon Rage. Cal, I need you to hit. I would like you to not go down. That sucks. Alright, so maybe Cal is not a perfect counter here because of Dragon Rage specifically. Okay, Chew is bad. Hypno. Let's use Hypno. Hypno might be able to do more here. Oh my god, it has Confusion. Oh, I forgot that it doesn't even know Psywave, that this is its strongest. Oh! Okay. Wait. Should I be using Hypno instead of Cal? Disappointed. You're disappointed. Hold on. Hold on. We're gonna swap. See if Hypno actually does better. Maybe they are more physically bulky than especially bulky. Let's see. But until we get there, I just don't want to have to use a revive. I know I have plenty of revives. I'm trying to save them for the league. There we go. Who has the okay, thank you. Stop talking to me. Who has the amulet coin? None of you. Amulet coin. Yeah, I'm gonna give you the amulet coin. Because I would like to get more money off of this, and Chew is not showing up. Unless there's ice involved. I guess Chew is gonna have to learn an ice type move pretty soon, huh? Problem is it needs to know a bunch of water type moves. Like Spark, Thunder Wave is really good. Shed Skin doesn't exist in this generation. Interesting. So maybe that's that's the value that you can provide. What? What is this? What is this? Okay. All right. I didn't realize there were strength puzzles in here. I don't know how I didn't know that, but I did not know that there are strength puzzles in here. This is weird. We go through rigorous training under Claire. I can't afford to lose. You're just doing dragon type stuff. And there's one dragon still. Or two dragons, I guess. That's the other dragon. Omnisties. Excuse me. This is a level 37. That's a smokescreen. Yep, and now we see the annoyance that is... Ooh, ooh! It's not good. I am gonna switch to Chew. Like, that was fine. Is Dragonair... Like, maybe Dragonair is more physically defensive, and Seadra is more specially defensive. It's totally possible. It's also definitely faster than, like, all of my Pokemon, except for maybe Cal. Cal is fast and hits defensively, so it's possible that I actually should have used this as a trial. Well, that works because Chew has super high special attack. I maybe should be using this as trials to figure out what the Seadra line versus the... I definitely should be doing that, actually. What the Seadra line versus the Dratini line are capable of. Here we go. Boop, boop, boop. Strength puzzle, strength puzzle, strength puzzle, strength puzzle, strength puzzle. Just go up and down. Smack. Boulder fell through. Good. And then this guy. That's not a strength puzzle, that is a switch. It's not as if we all use dragon type Pokemon. My policy is to use Pokemon that are stronger than dragon types. So what? Ice types? Are you... What? Oh, it's a horsey. Hold on. Alright. So, what we're gonna do, we're gonna check Cal. Do you just one-shot a horsey? Which wouldn't be that surprising to me if he did, but that would tell me that maybe special defense is lower. That's annoying. Maybe special defense is lower than physical defense if it just straight up one-shots it. That did not one-shot it. Oh my god. Okay, physical attack apparently is not going to be very useful in this gym. Holy crap. Ah, man. But if Cal's getting hit by water guns, that's something that's useful. The problem is that it's going to be Dragon Rages, right? Like, Outrage, I don't know if that exists as a move yet, so I think it's still just... Maybe it does. It's gotta, right? It's gotta exist. There's no way. I definitely should have sent out Chew if I were doing this, but this knowledge that I'm gaining here is more useful. We're gonna Hypnosis. We're just gonna... Please stop. Please stop doing this. Thank you, dear Lord. Okay. What am I doing? Confusion? We're testing physical versus special defenses. How that matches up. Confusion. It does an okay amount. Not, it's a 3-shot. Headbutt. Now, keeping in mind that Headbutt is A, a stronger move, and B, Hypno has lower attack, but coming from a Hypno, it's not going to do. Okay, so it seems pretty even. That's not what I meant. I meant Pokemon. We're gonna go back to Cal. We're gonna just see. It's still asleep. Good. We're just gonna see what a Horn Attack does here. Not much. Not much. So special defense is lower on Seadra than physical defense. Good to know. That's kind of a problem because I was really thinking that Cal was going to be better, but maybe, you know, Hypno will be the strat. I meant to look at those stats and I saw a 90 and I didn't see what it was. I'm pretty sure that's special defense. Doesn't matter how high your special defense is if you get hit by a set move. So I do think Hypno is going to be the counter here. And we go down. Hello. Your chance of losing, not even 1%. Oh, I'm glad that you're confident in yourself. Was there another person that I was supposed to be able to do something with? Alright. So Dragonair. There we go. Level 37. We're gonna Confusion. Thunderwave. You... Stop. Stop it. Like, I'm already slower. Oh, wow. Oh, boy. And that's Dragon Rage. Okay. I know what the strat is going to be. It relies on a lot more luck than I'm really hoping for. Oh, because she has 3 Dragonairs. There we go. Confusion. This is going to be the strat. It's just... Put him as... Oh no! It was 1 turn! It was 1 turn. Alright. Okay. So Chew does nothing. Cal... Like, Chew and Neum do nothing. Right? Okay, so that was Confusion. Confusion did that much damage. We're going to Horn Attack. We're going to see how much damage that does. More! Thunder Wave is going to hit every single time, though. So... Okay, at least Cal takes 3. And, like, it's less than a 3-shot. Or it is a 3-shot for Cal. So that was the 2nd shot. Good. So, like, I've got one more... I've got to hit this. I have to hit this. Or Dragon Rage has to miss. But I don't think Dragon Rage misses. Okay. That was a crit. Good. Lucky. Lovely. Oh boy. This is going to be a problem. That's odd. Is it? Is it odd? I have issues. I have some serious issues. Oh, Claire, really, the difficulty. Why? Why would you do this? What is the point here? And that was the last one. Oh god. Okay. That was the last one. I think I have some Paralyzed Cure Berries. And I think I'm going to have to give them to Hypno and Cal. But I think I know what we're doing. We're starting off with Cal. Cal is just going to go through. It's just going to smash as much as we can here. And until Cal goes down, then we'll evaluate. We'll swap over to Hypno. What item do you have? The Quick Claw. Yeah, we're gonna give that back to you. I have a couple of paralyzed cure berries. We're going to give you the Quick Claw. We're going to give Cal a paralyzed cure berry. Nope, can't go back around. That's good. Paralyzed cure. We're going to take the amulet coin. We're going to give the paralyzed cure. There you go. And I think that's going to be what we do. Chew still has Thunder Wave, so it's possible that Chew's Thunder Wave will come in handy. But starting off with Cal is just going to go down swinging. And that's like the goal, is just Cal swings, Cal swings, Cal swings until it goes down. Hopefully it takes down 2. It might not, but that should take down at the very least the first Dragonair, and hopefully most of, if not all of, the second. There's another one. Abort. 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 I don't want to use these before I need to for Claire. There's one more trainer here, huh? There are always 4. Dragons are sacred Pokemon. But this is the 5th one. They're full of life energy. If you're not serious, you won't be able to beat them. She's the 5th one, right? There were 3 upstairs. There were 2 upstairs. Wait, yeah, there were 2 upstairs. There was the one that I entered. There was the one after I went back downstairs. And now there's her? I'm confused. We're gonna Hypnosis. Yes! Just so that we don't have to deal with stuff at all. Sleep is powerful. We're just gonna Hypnosis whenever it wakes up, and Confusion the rest of the time. Okay, I just need you to sleep for more than 1 turn. Just sleep a 2nd turn, and we're good. Because if you wake up and use Dragon Rage here, I'm going to be upset. Haha! There you go. I also didn't have them in the right configuration anyway to do the plan that I was talking about, but it's fine. We're good. About to use Dragonair. I will not change. I guess I should have given it the, I guess I should have given it the amulet coin so that I could get a little more money from this person, but Hypnosis. Yes! Immediately getting that makes me very happy. We're going to Confusion. We're going to maybe hope that we get another Confusion off, or a Confusion proc. That we confuse Dragonair. There we go. That's the word that I'm looking for. So that's 2 turns of sleep. Like, really, the fact that it's all Dragon Rages is just so rough. Like, if it were Outrage, that'd be one thing, but Dragon Rage is really rough. If it were Outrage, Special Defense would matter, and Special Defense does not matter. No. Okay. Alright, well, I guess fine. But now I have to use 2 items instead of 1. To heal Hypno, but I'm not going back to the Pokemon Center. Way to go, you say. We're going to use a full heal. Because I have a lot of those for some reason. We're going to use this last Lemonade on you. Nice. We're going to use a give a Paralyzed Cure Berry to you. We're going to give a Paralyzed Cure Berry to you. We're going to swap so that Cal goes first. Yeah. Alright, Claire. Do your worst. I am Claire, the world's best Dragon Master. I can hold my own against even the Pokemon League's Elite Four. Do you still want to take me on? Fine, let's do it. As a trainer, I will use my full power against any opponent. You're going to be the second one who denies me a badge, except you're going to make me go through a trial for no reason. So, Cal, I just need you to smack. You know? Paralyzed. Paralyzed Q-Berry. Yeah. Smack. Just get damage on. Thunderwave. It missed! Oh. It's good. Is this a 3-shot or a 4-shot? It's a 3-shot. It's 4-shot, rather. Thunderwave hits. Does she have any healing items? Slam. Slam missed. You know? Cal is doing a lot better than I was expecting him to be doing her to be doing at this point. Yeah, 94 attack, man. 69 speed, nice. Alright. That's pretty good. Like, yeah, Dragonair is faster, but it's fine. Slam actually may do a ton. Nope, didn't do as much as a Dragon Rage would have. It's gonna use Slam. It's gonna miss. Keep using Slam and missing. This is great. Slam. Oh, that's crit. Horn attack. Nice! Cal actually took 2 of them down. Alright. We're going to leave Cal in to ideally deal with this last one here. It's going to keep using Slam. Alright. Well, that, I guess, was what we could have expected here. But, so, Hypno. We're going to Hypnosis. Ouch. Yes, we hit the Hypnosis. We're going to Grappler. And this is how we beat Lance. Ready? We Defense Curl. I hope this is the Thunder... Was that the Quick Claw? I think that was the Quick Claw. It's a Quick Claw proc on the Defense Curl. That's incredible. Roll out. Okay. Alright. Hit it again. That's Dragonair down. This is how we're going to beat Lance. Alright. Now the tough one. If we get a Quick Claw proc and we hit, that's just instantly game over. Otherwise, Grappler has to do something. Oh, no. Okay, that's Grappler down. That was a mistake. I didn't think about it having Surf. Yeah, that's Grappler down. Ugh. That's level 40. We're going to Hip now. We are going to attempt to put it to sleep. You're going to Smokescreen, I'm going to put you to sleep. Please. That's a Hyper Beam. What the heck? Why do you have Hyper Beam? And Hypno tanks it. And misses. No! No! Ah! Take it. Take it. Take it. You've got enough special attack, special defense, Hypno. You can do it. Ah! Oh, no. Okay, Chew. So, Thunderwave. Hit the Thunderwave. Yes. Okay, good. Good. So, now we're going to swap to Neum to get rid of this problem. Stop. Alright, well, that's fine. We're going to Razor Leaf. I think Neum can last the longest against Kingdra. Stop smokescreening. Switch back to Chew. I have a lot of specially defensive walls. Stop! Okay, eventually you will run out of smoke screens. Okay, this one is fine. I missed. Are you kidding me? This is incredible. This is unbelievable. I think it's just using smokescreen for some reason. Like, between Chew and Noom, I'm totally not worried about any of the moves that they have, that Kingdra has, except for Hyper Beam, maybe. Because that could take out... Oh my god. Thank you. That could take out Chew. But... Noom can tank it. I'm not worried about that. Yeah. Noom could have tanked a crit. And now it just has these extra turns to... Oh my god. You're gonna use a Hyper Potion. I maybe want to use Synthesis? Just in case of a Hyper Beam crit. There you go. Because it's gonna keep using Hyper Beam. So I think that's gonna be the pattern. Ooh, the pattern for the next couple of turns is Razor Leaf, Synthesis. There we go, and it's noon. It's 12:30 right now, so this is maximum. Fully paralyzed. Whenever that happens, that's just an extra turn for my Razor Leaves. Oh, look at this. All of my Pokemon working together, showing up, doing work. Except for Grappler. Grappler, I was so excited about that. Just got absolutely decimated by Surf. I'm so sorry, Grappler. That was so bad. Oh, yeah, dude. What do you think? What do you think that's gonna do? Noom just yeah. Here's another Razor Leaf. No, I go for the Synthesis. I was like, do I go for the Synthesis or do I go for the Razor Leaf knowing that it could miss? The answer is we go for the Synthesis. That's not an issue. Because, like, Razor Leaf could still miss, and I can still just take a crit and just lose Noom. Like that! Yeah, see? That I knew was possible. How many more Hyper Beams do you think it is? Fully paralyzed, yeah. Razor Leaf. Oh, man. There we go. That was long and arduous, and I am so happy that I have Chew. Thunder Wave is still such a good move, turns out. Thunder Wave is actually really powerful. I lost? I don't believe it. There must be some mistake. Dude, what is the mistake? I won't admit this, you jerk. I may have lost, but you're still not ready for the Pokemon League. I know. You should take the Dragon User Challenge. I know. You should take... I know. There we go. That's the intonation I wanted. I know. You should take the Dragon User Challenge. Behind this gym is a place called Dragon's Den. Go and bring me the Dragon Fang from deep inside the den. That is the test to be accepted as a true Dragon user. I'm not a Dragon user, you jerk. I have 0 dragons, and I still bested you. If you can do that, I will accept you as a worthy trainer. Until then, I won't give you a badge. Well, what is it with Johto leaders being the worst? Like, actually the worst. I feel... I'm annoyed by this. I'm annoyed. I know Faulkner is just like a guy. Bugsy is just like a kid. Faulkner is also just a kid, I think. Like, they're just dudes. Morty, who's the third? And then Whitney's also a kid, but she is the worst. And then, oh, she's not the worst. She's just a kid. You beat her and she cries and she forgets to give you that thing. It's not that, like, she's just a child. I don't know. Whitney is a child and, like, has bad behavior because she's a child, and that's fine. That's, like, not that big of an issue. And then Morty is kind of a creep, but that's fine. He's supposed to be. He's the ghost type gym leader. Chuck is just an oaf, and that's, again, fine. He's just really happy to be here. Honestly, like, Chuck is just like, he's just a dude. Oh my god, who's the 6th gym leader? Jasmine. Jasmine is, I was like, why do I forget her name? She's lovely. She's obviously a lovely person. Price is just a guy who wants to be left alone. And then Claire is the worst. Since Claire, the Dragon Master, has allowed it, you may enter. So I guess it's just Claire being the worst. And then Whitney being a literal child. What is this music? Don't remember this music. I don't know why I'm looking around. I'm like, there must be items here somewhere. I'm literally sent to get an item. What? Excuse me? Wait. There's a Dratini here. I think you have to fish to find a Dratini, or maybe they just get you a Dratini? I don't remember what it is. I could. No, I'm not. In Johto? Absolutely not. I'm like, I could. Evolve Dratini into Dragonite and have it that be my fly user, but like, absolutely not. Are you kidding me? What is this? What? Dragon Shrine. Shrine honoring the dragon Pokemon said to have lived in Dragon's Den. Wait, this is just... This is a building that does not have an entrance. Am I dumb? Am I dumb? I think I have to go past that whirlpool over there. Hold on. Hold on. Ah. I should use a repel. Oh no, there's a Dratini. What if I want this Dratini? This is such a bad idea. For the record, this is a terrible, terrible idea, and I'm going to spend a long time trying to catch this Dratini if I do. And it's going to know, what, Dragon Rage for a while? What? They can flee? Wait. What? They can flee? Hold on. Now I'm more invested in this because I feel insulted. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to switch, not move. Wait, what is switch and move? Wait, what? What? What's the difference between switch and move? This may be an undertaking that I decide I'm going to do. Because when else am I going to use a Dragonite? Literally in what other game? I'm not going to use it in Fire Red. That's my last Kanto game. Not going to use it in Heart Gold, probably. There's a Dratini. Level 10. We're going to Thunder Wave. We're going to, please... They just flee. They just flee. Wait, bro, what? Oh. It's a Dragon Fang. You just show up. Hi, alright, I recognize your true power. This badge is yours. I assumed that I would have to go back to the... Okay, will enable your Pokemon to use the move for climbing waterfalls. Also, all Pokemon will recognize you as a trainer and obey your every command without question. I also want you to have this TM. What is it? Dragon Dance? Contains Dragon Breath. No, it doesn't have anything to do with my breath. If you don't want it, you don't have to take it. So, you've collected all the badges. Your destination is the Pokemon League in Indigo Plateau. Do you know how to get there? From here, go to New Bark Town, then surf east. The route there is very tough. Don't you dare lose at the Pokemon League. If you do, I'll feel even worse about having lost you. Do I try to catch a Dratini? Magikarp. So Magikarp and Dratini are what show up here. I may be catching this Dratini. I may be trying to catch a Dratini. But I can't hurt it, apparently, or else it flees. Dratini, Magikarp. I'm confused about this place, because I remember going into the Dragon Shrine at some point, but maybe that's a crystal thing and therefore a Heart Gold thing. Come on. I'm catching a Dratini. and then that's going to be the end of the episode. Okay, hi. We're just going to throw a great ball at it. Oh, that was so close. You were going to use Thunder Wave? Come on, man. Great ball. Just get the ball, please. Maybe I should be using... So, but if I attack it, it runs. But if I throw balls at it, it doesn't run. Interesting. Appeared to be caught. It did not appear to be caught. It just was in the ball for a second. This is gonna be something that I deal with. I guess we're just gonna I might just skip until either it runs away or I catch it. Yeah, I'm gonna do that so you don't have to watch all this. Oh, wait. I ran out of Pokeballs, so I was going back to get some more, but Professor Elm called me, so this is where I'm going to start the recording again, but I am going to go back and try to catch a Dratini because I want it now at this point, because it fled. Nothing else flees from me aside from the roamers, and I didn't realize that existed. So, anyway, Professor Elm. Hello, Tommy. Hello, Tommy. I have something here for you. Could you swing by my lab? See you later. Alright. Thanks, Elm. Anyway, so Elm wants to talk to me. Oh. I swear to God, if this is a shiny Pokemon. No, just a Magikarp. Just a little Magikarp. But anyway, I will. Oh God, I will be. I'll be back when I have a Dratini. Oh my God! Oh my God! I need you to know that that was awful. That was incredibly difficult. I found out, I looked it up, I was like, why am I never finding Dratini? I found 3 in like 5 encounters. I found 3 of them, and then I just entirely stopped finding them, to the point where I was like, are they only there if you get in, if it's the first time that you've been inside of the Dragon's Den, and then they just stop showing up entirely after that? Like, what happened? Because that was awful. And I found out that it is a 10% encounter rate. And I was just like, alright, so whatever, but like I went like 18 encounters, something like that. All Magikarp. Which kind of makes me want to figure out. I got 3 out of 5 encounters. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up a calculator real quick, just like a hypergeometric calculator, figure out what the heck, what were the actual odds of me getting that. Okay, so assuming, yeah, so assuming that what I did is correct, I had 5 encounters, right? I had 5 encounters. It was Dratini, Magikarp, Magikarp, right? I think in the beginning earlier, Dratini is a 1 in 10 chance. The likelihood of me getting Dratini, Magikarp is 0.467%. 0.467%. The likelihood of me finding at least 3 Dratinis, 0.478%. So the likelihood of that happening was in about a little less than 0.5%. And it just happened. And so that set my expectations, because this is when that's crazy. And this is like me being in this place. This is my experience of being in this place. So then I was like, where are all the Dratinis? So I looked it up, because then I went like 18 encounters without a single Dratini. And I was like, this is stupid. There's something wrong here. Something wild happened. And yes, something wild happened. I saw 3 Dratinis in 5 encounters. That's absurd. Or maybe I'm misremembering, but like that's I remember seeing 3 Dratinis, and it was not that many encounters. So I just had a statistically absurd expectation setting for sample sizes from my sample. And then that's crazy. But then, so it took a really long time, and eventually found a couple more Dratini. They all fled. I think I'm like, I've got to be 50 encounters deep at this point. Like right now is what I'm saying. Like that was so many of them, and I ran out of Pokeballs. I had to go buy more. I bought a bunch of Ultra Balls. I think I went through half of my Ultra Balls, something like that, which wasn't that many. I only bought like 21, but still, they would usually just flee after like 3 Pokeballs, which is crazy that one didn't flee after 11 in the beginning. Also, but yeah, this is crazy. This was an absurd series of events. I have to mention that, like, just how absurd this was. But I have a Dratini, and that's gonna wrap up this episode. But look at this. This Pokemon is full of life energy. I don't know what that means. It continually sheds its skin and grows steadily larger. And we are going to name it Teeny, which I know is only really effective. It's only really true. Teeny. Not tiny. Teeny. There we go. I know it only really makes sense as it's a Dratini, but... Oh, also I was fishing because I found out that fishing has a slightly higher likelihood. Moves it up to 20% instead of 10% if you use the Super Rod. Plus, they're going to be level 20 instead of being level 10 or 12, which is what you'll get surfing. If I had the Super Rod, it would be level 40, but that you get in Kanto. So, can't do it. I'm going to leave. While I'm leaving, I'm going to do the outro. So, thank you so much for joining me. But for right now, I will be putting Pokemon Silver right back up on that shelf.